the call instead of just leave the call. I'd started in Firefox instead of Chrome. Okay. What we'll do is today we'll solve these practice questions that I had uploaded. Now these questions are from your previous semester exam papers. That is, each one of these questions has been asked in the previous semester question papers. So you have been given the image and you're asked to apply neighborhood averaging and median filtering with in this particular question. So these questions are usually asked for about 4 or 6 marks. So you'll be getting something like 2 marks for this and 2 marks for this. So it doesn't make sense to write down that entire list. Now, in case you specifically get a question which states that you have to apply neighborhood averaging and only that particular smoothing operation has 6 marks, then it is better you solve individual pixel levels. So you would have to write it as, just a minute, you would basically require writing this as question, this would be question 1. You would have to solve at 0, 0. You have the neighbors as 2 and 3. Okay, the neighbors as this pixel over here and this pixel here. So those would be the two neighbors which are currently in this surrounding. Okay, surrounding for 0, 0, the neighbors of 0, 0. So you have to write this as 2 plus, sorry, 3, and the average of this, that would be divided by 4. Now, in this particular case, whenever you get a 4 neighborhood averaging, you will have to divide it by 4, even though you have an average of just 2 numbers. If you're thinking that it is actually should be divisible by 2, what is happening is, since we have the convolution kernel, which has 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4, that is why we have to actually write this as 2 into 1/4. So that is the reason why we just shorten it out into 2 plus 3 and the whole divided by 4. Okay, so if you get a question which is more than 2 marks for a single, in this case this question was asked for 6 marks. Okay, so you had for 4 marks, 2 marks for neighborhood averaging and 2 marks for the median filtering. In such a case, you have to directly put the image that is asked. This will be 4 by 4. So whatever would be the result of neighborhood averaging at 0, 0, that you will have to write over here. So you would have something like, I'm enough to just, okay, so this average would be 3 and 2 divided by 4, that's 5, 5, 4, around 1. Same thing over here, the neighborhood averaging would be again 1, because that's 5 divided by 4. That is 0 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, that comes to 5 divided by 4. So that's again 1. Now over here you would get 4 plus 2 plus 2, that's 8 divided by 5. That should come to about 1.5. So that's 2, and here neighborhood averaging would be 2 plus 4, that's 6 divided by 5. That will be 1.2, I think it will come to, so rounded up to 1. So same thing over here, 3, so the neighbors 0 and 5, 0, 5 and 3, that's 8 divided by 5, again 2, and so on. So if you are asked a question for 2 marks for neighborhood averaging or for any kind of smoothing operation, you can directly write this. Okay, however, if it is asked for you to explain the steps, till now there is no question as such asked, that is, explain individual steps for smoothing operation, because these smoothing operations are straightforward. Okay, even for median filtering, you can do a small rough work if you can't sort it directly. Now, for example, if I were to apply median filtering to this particular image, then I would have to check what would be the neighbors over here. So for median filtering at 0, comma 0, I would have the value 0, 2, 3, and 3 in that sorted order. So over here, 0, 2, 3, and 3. Okay, so those four numbers, putting it in sorted list, you would get the median as average of 2 and 3, which will round up to 3. Same thing over here, you would get 0, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. So that means your median is average of 2 and 3 again. So that's again rounded up to 2. Something over here, if you want to calculate, you would have this 4 as the central pixel. So you would have to sort, you would get the list as 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. So your median will come as 1, 2, 3, 4 as the median. So here you will get it as 4. Now, if you can do this mentally, then it for 2 marks, this should be enough. Okay, if it is specifically asked to explain with an example, then you would have to go about solving each step, and this is definitely going to be more than 2 marks. Okay, what you all can do is just solve these for at least these two, that is median filtering and the first two questions. Okay, I'll be online. I just have some other designing work to complete. I'll side by side try to do this. If y'all are having any questions, any particular numerical you want me to solve from this, just let me know. I'll solve it here. Okay. If y'all want to complete the second assignment, y'all can do that also. I have no problem. Listen, I have asked you all to do your work if you all have anything else. You all can solve this particular numerical. Okay, this practice questions, or I have also uploaded the assignment. You all can do that.